Alrighty, SuperBenny here, and today we are in Plymouth. A little bit of a family day out. We're going to go swimming, do something a bit bizarre, but we're going to go check out CEX and a little market while we're here, see what we can find, have a little look around. So let's take a good little tour of Plymouth. So, pickup complete. We had a little look around, not too much of a big look around because Julia gets quite overwhelmed. It's very windy, very windy. So we managed to pick up one game. We had a spot of lunch, and now we're going to take a little dip and something pretty cool into a little, almost like a sea pool from like the 1920s, 1930s, 40s, whenever it was built. But it's a little swimming pool right by the sea. Most of the time you come here, it's windy, it's horrible. It's actually a really nice summer's day, so we're going to pop down there and take a little swim actually, so that'll be quite fun. So let's go check that out. Alrighty, SuperBenny here. It's Video Games Pickups 47, and in this episode we did a little small hunt, just a tiny one, to check out Plymouth. This should be episode 47 or so now. A lot of episodes and a great playlist, so make sure you go and watch all the other videos as well. Yeah, just a little small sort of family trip out to Plymouth to have a little sort of father-daughter time. We had a little explore of the city centre. Looks all sort of brand new now with all the redevelopment they've done in the high street, which I think is fantastic. It's great if you're there with sort of family and that kind of stuff. There's lots of play areas. It's very chill, tranquil. You can just chill out in the centre as well, which is very, very cool. I also went to check out the market as well. There is a little game shop in there. You can have a little bite to eat and all that kind of stuff. I had a little look in sort of the game shop in there. I believe it's something quite generic like Gamezone or Gamezone or something random anyway. But it's a decent enough shop. They always have some very sort of cool editions. PlayStation 1, Nintendo, OG Xbox, PS2, PS3, Mega Drive. There's always something very cool in there. They did have in sort of the bottom of the shelf, they had the big box Super Metroid. I believe that was like 200 or so pounds, and some very cool editions. As I say, I didn't have a lot of time to really check it out and to drop big amounts on these sort of antiques these days. You've got to sort of be sort of comparative and check online and different kind of places to get the best deal for yourself. As I say, when you're dropping huge amounts, it's, you know, you want the best condition, you want it to be amazing and all that kind of jazz. So with it being just a short visit, I just had a nice little just check to see what there is. It really wasn't kind of video games focus. We are kind of like doing another little trip back to Plymouth pretty soonish because I want to go over to Revival Games, but so I think it's in Plimpton. It's on the outskirts, so I want to do sort of a big trip and go over there, and we'll go back and have a good deep dive and really check out the games when we can. We do have a little pickup. I stopped by CEX while I was there. We had a nice little bit of lunch. We also headed down to Tinside. It's called Tinside Lido. Tinside Lido. It's like a outdoor swimming pool. The day was really cool. So we actually had like a nice sunny day. Usually, every time we go to Plymouth, it's absolutely brutal. Super windy as well, coming off the coast, and it just goes right through the town. So usually, it's pretty brutal every time you go to Plymouth. It's always grey, cloudy, raining. So it was nice to go in that outdoor pool, check out some of the coastline as well. A fantastic experience. Believe it was like originally like a 1930s sort of style sort of pool. They've kind of redeveloped it and redone it all up, and it looks really lovely. And yeah, just a really fun experience to do something a bit different and give my back, which has been killing me. It's just been non-stop working, so to have a bit of fun, to give myself a bit of relief, that was great. So that's really did the trick and revitalized me a little bit. So it's important to do these other things, as I say. A lot of these things, when you are out and about doing these things, I always like to combine it with other kind of activities as well. So really wasn't too much about the games, but it was about just going out and having a good time, innit? I have like one pickup from there, which I'll show you. But I believe as well in sort of Torquay, they used to have like really old sort of like hotels and stuff. I saw a little picture of that as well, which, you know, I find that kind of history and, you know, it's just amazing. It's just crazy. I don't know. Have we peaked as well? It's just crazy. Like they used to have so many like crazy like little holiday sort of spots and that kind of stuff, and a lot of that's all kind of vanished. But yeah, that's really buzzing. If you do in the future have a decent sunny day in Plymouth, I'd recommend trying it out as well. It's not too expensive. I think it's like a, you know, tenner if you're a visitor, so spend a few hours down there. I did check out CEX while I was there. They always have some really good stuff in Plymouth Cex. It's quite a large one. As I say, with my daughter, it's not easy to go and check out some of these places. She was, not having none of it, and because she's autistic, it's a bit of a nightmare to try and. Oh yeah, let's just have a little look. Nah, it's not about that. So I had a quick gander, and then we got in, we got out, and that was it. We're going to play and going to have a good time. Yeah, there was a few little things. I think there was like June on the Mega Drive. There was a few sort of Mega SNES carts as well, dotted around like loose carts. There was, I think it's called, is it Phelios or something like that? It's like kind of like a shooter, but a lot of these didn't have manual as well. Dark Pictures, the big sort of anthology as well, which I've been looking for a while for the PS4, but it was like 68 quid in there. So, and quite a large selection of like PlayStation bits in there as well. As I say, didn't really have a lot of time. We came in, we got what we wanted, and we left, and spent the rest of the time just chilling and hanging out. Let's have a look at the pickup. It wasn't actually sort of displayed, so if you want to sort of prep and have a little look at some of the places as well, this was actually hidden in like one of the little containers in there. So I actually had to ask at the counter, and they actually had it. So go check on the app and stuff. A lot of people like a nice little surprise, but sometimes you won't find all the stock on the shop floor. So it is worth sort of checking ahead of time. Saves you time going to random shops you don't need to. Seeing what's in stock as well. It's a good one. I'm probably sort of the biggest fan down here in Devon because it's from my neck of the woods. It is Manchester United on the SNES. Yes, they did release a game on the SNES. I'm a huge United fan. It's just absolutely great. It's absolutely great. I do have quite a few sort of loose, sort of random cartridges as well. So I just occasionally pick them up just to add in there because just the box stuff, it's just crazy prices. Yeah, Man United. United. It's even got like Cantona, it's got gigs. Yeah, just classic sort of 90s Man United, which at least you've got Paul Ince on there, Robson. Yeah, classic. Cantona. La 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 la. Eric Cantona. Yeah, amazing. So yeah, I'm probably only they're all sort of Plymouth City and Exeter City fans, and I think that's it for sort of Devon, isn't it? There's not many sort of big football teams. Bristol City, Bristol Rovers, Torquay United is in the dregs. So yeah, not many big teams down here. But for a big Man United fan, that's absolutely a buzzing pickup for me. Right, let's get into some of the other tiny little pickups as well. Just stuff I've just kind of picked up from Vinted, eBay, that kind of stuff, and just got on over the last few weeks or so. I did pick up sort of Street Fighter on the SNES quite a while back. It was boxed, but it didn't have a manual. I managed to get a manual very cheap. Again, it's not the greatest manual or what have you, but just to complete these things, I don't like always buying stuff without instructions anyway, but eventually, to find it, add it in, complete these things. Yeah, it's good. I remember as well, because half the time I forget these things. Having a big collection, it is, these things do pass you by. So. Yeah, speaking of Street Fighter, I got a few more sort of Street Fighter bits. This one was £8 off Vinted. The box is a bit battered. It doesn't have the insert. But we've got the manual, got the cartridge. It's Super Street Fighter 2 Game Boy Advance. Yeah, it's not the best condition. It is what it is. It's okay. I just saw it cheap and I thought, oh, I'll just take it, whatever. Whatever. Some of those like 20, 30 quid, but it's just 8 quid cheap. Another one that was dirt cheap. Been watching for a while and then dropped down to like 4 quid. Fighting Jam for the PS2. I do have quite a few sort of fighting games on the PS2. I've sold them all in the past, and you know, rebuying some of the games. I played this one again on the Capcom Fighting Collection, and it's not too bad. It does have like some of the Street Fighter Third Strike sort of characters on there. Has Darkstalkers fighters on there, so it's, you know, a bit of a mishmash. It does have the parrying system, so it does get a lot of hate, but I didn't mind it, to be honest. So whatever, you know, if you enjoy it, it doesn't matter what other people think. And I've got one more to finish off some little random pickups. It's a game I really love. I love the voice acting. I've recently just finished another sort of live stream playthrough of the Uncharted Lost Legacy. I love all the Uncharted games. We've got Nolan North signed Uncharted copy. I do have quite a few sort of signed games, so just to have Uncharted 3, I think I picked up the special edition as well of Uncharted 3. It's really cool. Yeah, I just love Uncharted, and I think the acting in it is brilliant. So yeah, Nolan North signed Uncharted 3. A great game, a great franchise. As I say, we love our little retro sort of stuff from all sort of eras. We've got SNES, we've got some more SNES bits there. We've got PS2, PS3, Game Boy. So yeah, I'm into all sorts. So yeah, a decent little sort of mini sort of day out, little hunt. As I say, I'm going to revisit sort of Plymouth very soon, because it's got some good sort of little restaurants as well. Gives me an excuse to go back to Wingstop. I tried the new drink over there, which is pretty good. I think it was like Rodeo Splash or something. But the mango habanero wings, we love those, don't we? Taco Bell, got all sorts of cool stuff. Loads of random sort of restaurants over there. Vietnamese, Thai, all sorts. So yeah, it's buzzing. Yeah, really chuffed to just pick up the Man United on SNES. Not the best game in the world, but you know, 90s nostalgia there. United. I'll see you in another video games pickups episode. Take care.